Good afternoon. I'm Carl Clemmy. Welcome to Glow to Go. This is Glow Yoga Studio, and today we're going to do an 18-minute meditation practice that I call Rhythm Flow. And what we'll do is maybe 4, 5, 6 hip openers that will sit for a minute or so intermittently between them. And then when we're done with the warm-up, we'll sit for about 6 minutes or so and see what happens. The movement, the stretching really opens the hips and it makes it easier to sit comfortably, and also gets you well on your way to quieting the mind. So when we do sit, I think you're way ahead of the game, and you should find that you sit really deeply and effectively. I'll give you some breathing exercises, some mindfulness tips along the way, and let's check it out. I'm going to use this timer, and this will give us a little indication on when to do the next little movement or the next pause. The first thing is to have your legs out in front of you. We call this Tirasana. My heels are about arm length. I'm gently leaning forward. Don't try too hard. You don't need to make this yoga. This is really just a easy, gentle flow. If your knees are sensitive to this, please put a block underneath them or a blanket. It's effective. Close your eyes. Feel everything. Gently rock. Be inquisitive in your body. Breathing in. A pause. Breathing out. Breathe all the way out when you exhale. I'm going to invite you to sit. You can rest your hands on the knees. If the wrists fall a little bit or the hands fall in front of the legs, you can pull yourself up nice and tall, so it really helps. Close your eyes. If you touch your thumb and take a deep breath in, whisper in your mind quietly, breathing in 1. And as you exhale, breathing out 1. Touch your index finger, breathing in 2, and breathing out 2. Middle finger, inhaling or breathing in 3, and breathing out 3. Pinky finger, breathing in 4, breathing out 4. Back to the ring finger, breathing in 5, breathing out 5. Middle finger, breathing in 6, breathing out 6. Index finger, breathing in 7, and breathing out 7. From that point, you can just whisper in your mind quietly, breathing in as you inhale, and breathing out. And that's a nice little mindfulness technique we'll come back to. Slide your left heel in close to you and lean out over your right leg and foot. And I would shift here some, be very gentle, go slow. Again, you might put something beneath the knee. Your stretch might be someplace up here. If a posture doesn't feel comfortable, find a place to practice that feels safe, please. Feel as many sensations as you can all around the body at once. It helps distract your attention into the moment, really vividly. Observe the breath. Slow it down. So again, we're going to sit for a minute. I would close the eyes. Sit down and sit tall at the same time so your spine feels really enthusiastic, really springy and tall. You're welcome to count your fingertips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 breaths, or you might just watch the breath. Relax your mind, let awareness really open in every direction. Let the moment permeate you unreservedly. You'll bring the left foot back to the right. So we have that same distance measured out. The right heel comes in. And again, gently lean forward. If you feel like you're sensitive here, put something like a block or a towel wrapped up under your leg, or omit the pose altogether and we'll catch up to you. But lean forward and you can rock a little bit. Don't overstretch. Stretch enough that the pose gets your attention. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel as many sensations around the body as you can simultaneously. And again, sit tall. Count your 7 breaths on your fingertips. Just note the breath, breathing in, breathing out. Just observe the breath. If you have a mantra that serves you and suits you, enjoy that. You could whisper in your mind, inhaling, I am, and exhaling at peace. So you can make your own mantra up. The idea is to have some point of focus that has a repetitive nature to it. It calms the mind, it relaxes the nervous system. What we'll do next is slide the left leg in and stack the legs. My right leg's on top. We call this double pigeon. Please sit in comfortable Sukhasana, simple seated pose. You're just going to lean forward and relax. You might shift around again. If it helps, give yourself a little hug. There are, in any given yoga pose, hundreds of unique sensations. Try to harvest them all in a very vivid but easy awareness. It will help draw you into the heart of the moment. And there's no meaning, there's nothing to, ruminate about or analyze. It's just a brighter quality of attention. And you can relax into that. And then sit nice and tall. Breathing in 1 and breathing out 1 to 7, or just watching the breath, or maybe just trying to feel every single sensation all around the body simultaneously. It's a good practice. Switch legs. Put your left leg on top. Some legs are more or less open or hips on the other, so don't assume anything. Just make sure you're comfortable. Maybe the left leg's in front. This is a great pose. It's simple cross legs, and you can use it just to lean forward. Inhale, back off a little bit. Dip your toe in the water. Don't rush your stretches. And find a spot that feels like a nice stretch. And then do a body scan. Count your breath. Observe your breath. Be present. And we'll sit tall, just like that, in the manner of your choice. Count breath, Watch the breath. Do a body scan. So toss your legs out wide. I would shake them out a little bit. Take a moment and just move in a natural way. You might feel like a stretch on one leg feels good on the other. You might add a little side stretch on either side or a twist. So listen to your body and move intuitively. It should feel good. There's no right way to do it. I would keep breathing and keep meditating. Feel everything all over the body at once. We're going to sit just like this. So close your eyes or find a soft gaze on the floor just in front of you. If you need to, hold your legs and kind of keep your posture tall as a little assist, or have your hands behind you. That works pretty good too. So find a way to sit comfortably. Cross the legs naturally. Please sit on something like a bolster or pillow or block. It's nice to have your knees at the level of your hips or just below so you don't strain your back. We're sitting for about 6 minutes here. I would invite you to close your eyes. And once you've got a nice posture, please try counting 7 breaths on your fingertips, the Lucky 7 meditation. It really is effective, gives you a little job to do. And then when you've done that, you can just note breathing in and breathing out. You might let that go, and you might sit in perfect stillness. If thoughts come, note them, come back to the breath. And if you need to, count from 7 back to 1. So you have that as a kind of an emergency technique to bring you back to the moment if it's handy. Let's see what happens here. might take a little twist. If you turn to your left and give your spine a little ringing out, sometimes that feels really good. And then I do that on the other side. Come right around to the right, take a little twist. You might shake your legs out a little bit. And whatever feels good, everybody. Thank you so much. That was an 18-minute meditation series. We call that Rhythm Flow here at Glow. And we'll do more of those, and I'll maybe do a video that just has the modifications for those of you who that would benefit. And I'll do one where there's less talking, and we'll just have more of a, real prime meditative sequence that is really minimal. Thank you for joining in, and keep an eye out for new videos to come. Namaste, everybody. Peace.